JD Aliens, what's up, man? Welcome back. It's been a little while. Well, I don't know about for you, but it's been a while for me. I've been on a little break for about 2 weeks, man. I just unplugged from social media and put the phone down. Yeah, so you put your phone down. Not right now, man. Not right now. Listen to the video first, get some of this good content, then you can put the phone down. And you might want to after you hear this. So how many of y'all have been talking to someone and, midway through, a paragraph or two of you talking, they really didn't hear a word you had to say, or vice versa. You was talking to somebody and, you've been talking for like a minute or two, and then you realize they wasn't paying attention to you because they were too busy texting somebody that wasn't even in the room, or maybe scrolling through social media. How many of y'all are going through the comment section right now, either reading comments or typing your own comment? It's because social media is so distracting. And when I say social media, I also mean the phone, because they're synonymous with each other. One equals the other, and they're both major distractions. So, the thing with social media is just a ton of noise, a ton of unnecessary noise. It is, for the most part, it's entertainment, okay? And phones can be very useful. They have a lot of great apps and programs that add productivity to our lives. As a matter of fact, I use my phone for business literally every day. But it is full of distractions. So you have to draw the hard line in there. Now, what I've noticed with, people, that I've come in contact with, and just people in general, man, it's all the noise gets to you. And for myself, I got the YouTube comments, I got Instagram DMs, I got Instagram comments, I got the Facebook post, I got the Facebook post comments, I got the Facebook Messenger instant messages. And then on top of that, I got text messages. That is a lot of social media and contact, like direct contact with me. It's like when somebody, sends you a DM or a text message, it's like you weren't ready for that, right? You know what I mean? It's like, you just bebopping through your day, then somebody just throws their words at you, and then, you being a nice person, you catch them, and then you respond back. That's what a DM or a text message is. It's somebody throwing their words at you and you responding to it. That's fine and dandy, but, maybe people should not have that much like that ease of access to you all the time, especially with social media, right? You should distance yourself from it a little bit because it is very, very distracting. Trust me, I love watching Tony Baker video clips of animals on Instagram, but you gotta step away because you gotta get stuff done. Now, me personally, I basically unplugged from social media and my phone, but I only did a partial disconnect from my phone because I need it, right? And I think we all do, because these things are very useful. I used it for my audio books because I wasn't reading like regular books. I was listening to audiobooks. So I would actually take it and turn it on to the book that I was listening to, and then put it in the next room and listening to it over my earbuds instead of just kind of scrolling. Because I'm guilty, man. I've listened to an audiobook and had to repeat a chapter or two because I was too busy doing some crap on my phone to listen to what the audiobook was telling me, because there's so much information just being thrown at you. Now, here's the thing, man. We all have families. Everybody watching this video has a family or a friendship with somebody. What I want to implore you to do is be connected to that person in real time, okay? If they're in the room with you, be present for that conversation. You ain't gonna get that time back, man. If you're in the room with someone and they're next to you and they're on your phone and you're on your phone, like, what the hell, man? Like, y'all both talking to two separate people that ain't even in the room. How about having a conversation with each other? How about listening to the person that's talking to you? Especially I'm about to hit you men hard. I'm a father myself, and I know I've missed a lot of my son's life due to the phone. I'm gonna go ahead and say it out loud because, it's something to be ashamed of, but you gotta admit it, that you are guilty of neglecting time with your loved ones and your children for this right here, social media and the phone. And it's sickening when I sit down and think about it too much. So I'm gonna try to keep this video, as short as possible. Social media unplugs, man, and phone unplugs are very important because we've grown so attached to these things, and they are in every aspect of our lives. This is where we get our news. This is where we keep in contact with each other and all sorts of things through work and Zoom and all this other stuff. It's all revolving around the phone. So we do need to work on having a great phone life balance. We've heard of work-life balance and Work-life continuity is what they're doing nowadays, but we also need to have a phone or electronic device balance with life. You know, there comes a time where you just need to kind of step away from it, step back, man. Give it some breathing room. Give yourself some breathing room, and enjoy the world that's around you. Have great, meaningful conversations with your lips, not your thumbs. You know, especially when there's somebody right here you could be talking to. So, you know, on my phone, I got a Samsung phone. So on my phone, we have this thing called, you can probably download an app that'll do the same thing. We have this thing called, digital well-being. So this is the home screen of it, right? You know, there's different ways to connect. You can go in here and set up a work time block or a me time, and you can add your own custom ones. You can set up app timers to where you can, you know, time yourself on Instagram or whatever, right? So if you only want to spend 1 hour on Instagram per day, like 24 hours, you can do that. You can set up a time block for that. And it'll kind of gray it. Once you've reached that 1 hour, it'll gray it out. You can't use it anymore for the day unless you just purposely go in and disable that or enable it again. There's bedtime mode. It'll go to gray screen. Let me show you this. It'll go to grayscale to kind of help you wind down and let you know that, hey man, it's time to get off the phone. So 10 o'clock is mine, and then it kicks back into color at, I think, 6:30. So yeah, it's got a couple of tools on here that you can use as far as like kind of keeping yourself on track. And also, I like this widget. I like having this widget on my home screen because it tells me how much screen time I've had and what are my top 3 apps I've used. So right now we're seeing that I've had 55 minutes of screen time, and my top 3 apps are the Ronin, YouTube, and my Xfinity app. So that's where I've spent most of my time today, or the 55 minutes of screen on time, that's where it's gone to. So for me, I've kind of wakened myself up to the fact that, hey, I might spend too much time on the phone, especially as a YouTube creator, because you know, they kind of blend together with my personal time and the work time, since I'm a kind of an influencer, YouTube creator kind of guy. So I definitely have to have a proper balance for that. You know, I got to set some hard work hours, you know, stop answering text messages and DMs and stuff at a certain time, or, you know, you got to kind of have your boundaries, you know what I'm saying? But guys, I'm imploring you, man. Think about it. Take a little break from social media. Don't go deactivating your account. Don't wait till Lent, okay? I know a lot of y'all like to wait till Lent and stuff. No, don't deactivate your account. Just learn how to live with it and do less of it. So keep your accounts activated, okay? And don't turn off your phone service. Don't go chucking your phone in the garbage can. But do look at it and say, how much of a distraction has this been? And once you go maybe a day, maybe a weekend, you know, a weekend might be really good, or, you know, a week, or maybe even 2 weeks like I did, you'll realize how much more productive you have been because you do not have this major distraction in the palm of your hands. This thing is so distracting in so many ways. You can get a lot more done and definitely be more efficient and make a lot less mistakes when you're not distracted. Look, I'm no expert in this whole thing with the mental stuff and the social media and the phone. Definitely not an expert. But what I do know is it's been a nice 2 weeks, man. Now I'm back and I got to go make some more videos. But as I'm making these videos, I know you're going to be gone. Hopefully you're gone. We'll make it. You know, I know it seems kind of like, hey, you're shooting yourself in the foot, or you're being real contradictory or hypocritical because you're a YouTuber and, you know, you earn income based off me being on my phone. Yeah, whatever. We'll be all right. All the content creators, don't be getting all mad and salty because I'm telling everybody to stop using their phones. You're going to be all right too, man. We'll be just fine, and we'll be right here still creating content. So when you come back, it'd be a truckload for you to binge watch. And until we see y'all again, man, y'all make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa. Let me get this straight. You sat through this whole video, the whole thing, and never once decided to hit the subscribe button or the like button? Man, it'd be the ones closest to you. I'll see how you are.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?